Hey everyone, James the Blur here. Black Myth Wukong just revealed a ton of new details, and it's clear that the game won't be taking it easy on us. The first 2 hours alone are packed with bosses and secret encounters, setting the stage for a challenging adventure. Thanks to a recent article from PC Games, we have even more insight into the initial gameplay, and it looks like we're in for an intense ride. From the get-go, many previewers has emphasized that Black Myth Wukong is no walk in the park. The enemies are highly aggressive and the bosses are relentless, often offering second phases. Adding to the challenge, you start with a very limited number of healing potions. This game is designed to push players to their limits, much like tough love approaches seen in games like Elden Ring. PC Games describes Black Myth Wukong as a flashy and frantic new contender in the Soul genre. However, it also draws comparisons to combat-driven actions such as the Devil May Cry and the recent God of War titles. The combat is fluid and dynamic with stunning animations that have received high praise from multiple media outlets. IGN even called it stunningly gorgeous, highlighting the game's visual appeal despite some minor controversies. One of the critical aspects of combat in Black Myth Wukong is the timing of your dodges. Spamming dodges will lead to a lengthy recovery time, making you vulnerable to attacks. This mechanic is reminiscent of games like Bayonetta, where you can dodge rapidly but must be cautious not to overextend. Early on, you'll engage in a careful dance of dodging enemy attacks and countering with melee hits, all while managing your stamina or focus, as it's called in the game. Interestingly, the game does not feature a block mechanic for melee attacks, except for some projectile attacks where you can twirl your staff to block. This forces players to rely heavily on dodging. Perfect dodging is particularly effective as it not only slows down time, allowing you to land extra hits on enemies, but also regenerates your focus. However, not all enemies are equally affected by the slowdown mechanic, making the timing of your dodging even more crucial. The early stages of Black Myth Wukong are more linear, gradually opening up with various paths to explore. It's not an open world game, and the early sections don't give you much freedom for personal discovery or meeting intriguing NPCs. However, there are still plenty of secrets to uncover, such as hidden enemies behind trees, treasure chests, and optional bosses just off the beaten path. These elements encourage thorough exploration even if some areas are blocked by invisible walls. A standout feature of the game is the frequency of boss encounters. According to previews, you can expect to face a new boss approximately every 15 minutes. This high concentration of bosses early on provides continuous challenges and opportunities to upgrade your abilities. Some bosses have secret triggers for their second phases, adding an extra layer of strategy to the fights. For example, IGN China reported that Mach Chief's boss trigger a second phase if its health is reduced within a certain time limit. Keep in mind, some bosses will teach you their skills once defeated. For instance, the Tiger Vanguard boss has a stone style skill that momentarily freezes enemies in place, a powerful ability you can learn. This adds a rewarding layer to defeating bosses as you not only progress, but also expand your combat ability. The upgrade system in Black Myth Wukong is reminiscent of Sekiro. As you gain experience or will, an XP bar fills up. Once full, you earn an upgrade point to spend in the skill tree. If you die before filling the bar, you lose a portion of the XP, similar to runes lost in Elden Ring. However, once you earn a point, it's yours to keep. You can spend these points at special shrines or checkpoints, enhancing your abilities as you progress. Early in the game, you can unlock various abilities, including a free spell and a move that transforms your staff into an extended pole for powerful attacks. These abilities cost mana and have cooldowns, requiring strategic use during boss fights. Shape-shifting is another significant mechanic, allowing you to transform into previously defeated bosses. These forms provide extra abilities and have an additional health bar, proving invaluable in tough battle. The game emphasizes adaptability, encouraging players to switch strategies and builds to overcome different challenges. This is especially important in difficult encounters such as the snake boss fight described by PC Games. Players must carefully consider their item consumables, equipped abilities, and cooldowns to succeed. This push towards strategic thinking and adaptability is reminiscent of Sekiro, where getting good is essential for progress. Combat stances play a crucial role in your strategy. The tower stance available early on lets you perform powerful ground slams after charging up while standing on your staff. This stance, along with others like smash and thrust, which unlock later, add depth to the combat system, allowing for varied and dynamic fighting styles. Despite its early linearity, Black Myth Wukong eventually opens up, providing paths to explore and secrets to uncover. The game encourages thorough exploration, rewarding players with hidden enemies, treasure chests, and optional bosses. This balance between linear progress and rewarding exploration adds to the game's appeal. In conclusion, Black Myth Wukong looks incredibly promising. combining the challenging elements of Souls genres with fluid dynamic combat reminiscent of action games like Devil May Cry. With its strategic dodging, diverse abilities, frequent boss encounters, and emphasis on adaptability, the game promises an intense and rewarding experience. Stay tuned for more guides, gameplay, and exclusive details as we get closer to the release. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into Black Myth Wukong. Definitely let me know what you thought in the comments, and I'll see you in the next update. Other than that, I'm out. Peace.